So hello everybody, welcome back to another little video today. So we're back at another church, like similar to the video I've done in St Kenelm's, but this one is really amazing. I mean, the architecture, it's got that like cathedral style in it. It's really beautiful, and to come to churches like this and to see what it has to offer, wow. So I hope you enjoyed the little video I have for you. So this one is St Thomas's Churches, went to Stourbridge town centre. It is, if you've never been to it, it's definitely an amazing place. It's worth to come and check out. Very peaceful in here as well. So let's go and have a journey around and let's go and have a look at the stunning architecture of what this place has to offer. So it's coming down. Wow, look at the stained glass window. That is absolutely beautiful just to see that. You can just see the way it's architectured. Look, the beautiful colours with the light coming through, and it's giving that nice glow with the stained glass. Look, the red colours in that is really beautiful. It's looking down, look. And we have got like some sculpture thing onto here, look. It's got like a cross. Look at that. Wow. Well, that's old as well. There is one of them down St Leonard's Church. If you go to the bottom of Clentield, you can see that. But just looking closer, look at this. It's really old, look at that. It's got St Thomas's. And it's got down the bottom, look, Sunday school. But look in the front, look at the architecture of that going down. That is so beautiful. It's like a big cathedral, this church is. It's really amazing. But wow. So yeah, we have got a bit of history there. I mean, I have got the book as well on the little bit of history. St Thomas's Church, Stourbridge, A Journey Through Time. But it says there, St Thomas's Church was built between 1727 and 1736 with funds raised by the people of Stourbridge. It was originally known as a new chapel and was not consecrated and designated a parish until 1866, which you can just see there. You see the information which I just told you about, and there is pictures there, look. And it does say, at the bottom of it, it says St Thomas's Church, built in 1727 to 36. You can see there, look, an old photo there as well, look at that one. Circa 1840, that one is. Really interesting just to see that. And we have got like an old map as well. The location marking there, just in the corner of Stourbridge Town Centre, and that is actually in 1837. But there is in Stourbridge, there is quite a lot of old buildings situated around the Stourbridge Town Centre itself. And if you've obviously been down the town, you will notice buildings with dates, a lot of old buildings as well. And a lot of them do date back to 1837. It's just absolutely crazy just to see all this. But there is a bit more down here as well. So it says the chapel was a handsome brick building with no foundations. It was a rectangular, simply and symmetrical balance. The church is very similar in the design to St Martin in the Fields, London. When we've got the bottom as well, it says the two original entrances were at the back of the church, accessed through the church garden. Two doorways were later cut at the front, but in 1890 these were blocked and the rear doors with new porches were used again. So you can just see there, look at all these. Wow. It says there the tower, completed in 1759, had a ring of 8 bells, which later increased to 12. It is 100 feet high and has 128 steps, but is unusual in having only 3 clock faces, which you can see there on the pictures. And we have got some things at the bottom as well, look at these. And the church steeple right at the top, look. But there is some other ones here. We have got, look at the stained glass just here, look at that. But that bit in the middle where you're looking at the ceiling, I will show you a bit later. That one there, which I'm pointing to there, that is really stunning just to see that. But there is quite a lot of information. It says the 3 beautiful stained glass windows above the altar were gifted by Charles Collis in 1891. These replaced the first large stained glass window, which was then moved to the tower at the west end, which you can see. Quite a lot of stained glass windows throughout this church, but that is the main beautiful one which is into it. But it's just stunning just to see it. And I mean, that one there, wow. We've got these like little circular ones onto there. And just one above me right there as well. Oh no, it's just absolutely amazing, look at that. I mean, what do you think of the place?
I like the architecture of the roof.
So you said it reminds you of a hall, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like
like
a
what you
big
get in
hall.
a big hall.
Yeah. I mean, just look at that, look at that. Well, if I go down, you'll see this a bit. It is so beautiful. But there is some more of those like things like on the wall. And we'll show you those in a bit. But look at the stained glass windows there. We've got different like pictures carved into the windows. Look, they're not too much stained glass itself altogether, but you've got a little like patterns which are sort of the stained glassed into them. But wow, look at what these have on the wall here as well on the top. But looking above me, it's just like a big cathedral and a hall. But look at the roof as well, how that's arched. This is probably one of the most beautiful churches that I've been into so far. It's just so lovely. I mean, we have got quite another few others to go and check out as well. But wow, look at this. Look at the sun beaming through there, look. Look at that. Wow. So just looking above me now, you can just see that one on the ceiling, that picture which I showed you at the start. It's really lovely, just that bird. It's got like that patterns just hanging from it, look, just right at the top. And there is like little like sculptures just appearing from the side as well, just by the side that way I'm pointing, just hanging down. Look like angels on the side, look. Wow, it's stunning that just to see that. I mean, looking back down at it once more, look for you. Wow. With the columns as well in the middle, it's the supports where it's got like the upstairs part as well. I'm not too sure if you can go up to there, we'll have a quick look in a bit. But just looking here though, we have got the a closer view of the up to there, look, a bit of the stained glass which is onto there, it's been carved in. Beautiful just to see those again once more, but looking at it and see what these are. We have got like a remembrance onto there as well, something for 50 years. The vicar of this church, and you can just see there, look at that. But I have got a bit more history onto this place, so we'll have a quick take a look and see what's onto it. So we have got like some dates, and it says the Georgian Church 1736 to 1837. The first published description of St Thomas's Church could be found in Stourbridge and its vicinity by William Scott, published in 1832, and contains one of the early images of the church. This appearing in the top left hand corner of the 1781 plan of Stourbridge, which shows both the original chapel and the tower which was added later. In 1735, the St Thomas's Church was erected by voluntary subscription and licence according to the rites of the Church of England, but was never consecrated. Subsequently, is not subject to episcopal jurisdiction, and the presentation of is vested in the inhabitants of the town. There is quite a lot of information which you can read onto this. There's loads onto here, and if you do pop by the church, you will find this book which you just pick up and obviously take a look as well. Really interesting just to see that. So I don't know what's in this part of the church. I will now take a look. And let's pop that onto there. Let's push that open. So we've got another part here. So these look like there's stairs going up. Alright. So let's go and have a quick look. So look into it. I mean, this is actually the back of the church, which you can see. Not too sure where it leads to. Let's have a quick look. And you can just see how old. Look at this, it's starting really decaying in here. We've got decay on the ceiling, look. Going up in the window, which is on the side. It just reminds me of like a derelict building, to be fair, coming through this part. Let's have a quick look what's up to here. So I believe it possibly could bring us out to the upstairs part into the church. But look at that, it's actually peeling really bad up to there. I've seen the paint peel. There's like an old light on the wall as well, look. It's crazy just that, but wow, look at the colour of the window, with the oval shaped window just right there. But the paint peel up there, look, you can just see a better view from up there, look. But it's a shame that door isn't open. It's locked from a certain point. But I don't think you can actually go into there because it's got a lock on the other side. So let's go back down, let's go and have a look, see if there's anything else to go and take a look at. But I will take some photos as well at the same time.